Hi, it's Nicola at Forever Young Autobiographies and welcome. Today I have the best of 2019 writing tips and writing advice articles that you read this year. And hang about as I have a freebie for you and also a great Christmas deal you'll want to know about. But firstly, if you're new here, this is where we learn to write life stories for family and friends so that unique memories will live on for future generations. And please follow, subscribe and like the show. Now it's holiday season and it's a perfect time to spend time with family, and that's exactly what I'll be doing for the next few weeks. So to sign off for the show for this year, I have the 4 most well-read articles on my website, and I wanted to share those with you because these are great articles for helping you plan, write, polish and publish an autobiography, memoir, biography or other life story project. So hundreds of people have read these articles and I know you're going to find them really valuable and helpful. So to kick off, the first one was quotes. We had motivational writing quotes and inspirational quotes for life story writers. And I divided this article up into a couple of sections. We had writing or general advice on writing from well-known identities. And then we had some well-known author quotes. And my favourite section was quotes by just average writers like yourself and me, just quotes about how to approach writing a life story. These are really valuable and really well read. So I'd love for you to take a look at those. It will help kickstart your writing into the new year. Moving on, we had number 2, which was settings. How to write super settings for your life story. And sometimes this confuses people, not quite sure what is a setting. So in this article, I break down step by step exactly what is settings, what's the definition, why does our writing need them, and I give you some key examples. So my aim with that one was to make sure you're confident and excited to write settings that are really vivid and transport your reader to the memories and places that you experienced. So moving on again to number 3, which was book titles. Now this is how to write catchy headlines and great book titles. Again, I detail my take on what is a book title or a headline, and being a daily newspaper journalist, I have quite a few strategies to share with you. I have 7 tips for writing, or 7 different entry paths into writing a headline or a book title, and I share those with you, and I give you my number 1 tip, the one I use pretty much every day when I'm at work, my number 1 headline tip, and of course lots of examples for you there to take some inspiration from. The aim of that post was to make sure you write really catchy headlines and titles that work, that readers will be intrigued to read on. And to finish up, we had a case study, and this case study was about a new memoir by Channel 7 news anchorman and blood cancer survivor Mike Higgins. This is probably my most favourite interview for the whole year because Mike gives us some really valuable content. He talks about how he did a lot of his writing and he fought cancer in hospital, and he details the challenges along the way for writing this memoir and the rewards that have come from it. He's also a bit of a larrikin, a bit of a character, so there's some really funny stories from his memoir that he shares, namely being on the run from the police and his work and everybody, criminals. So have a look at that one, it's quite funny. And most importantly, he gives us some awesome tips if you're about to start writing your memoir. So please read that one, that case study. It's so inspirational to help give you the courage to write about life challenges, just like Mike. So there you have it. That's the 2019 highlights from a life story writer and professional journalist, like I'm writing every day, dealing with other people's work. So I really hope you'll go take a look at those. The first one, just to recap, was was about quotes, inspirational quotes. The second was how to write super settings. The third one was catchy headlines and book titles, and rounding up with number 4, which is the case study for Mike's memoir. I really just want you to, enjoy reading these on your holidays, but also to learn some new autobiography writing skills, which will really kickstart your writing into 2020 and the new decade. If you'd like to know more, head to my website. I've got a whole article about these topics. It's Forever Young Autobiographies /best of 2019. So /best of 2019. So head over there, have the links to all of these articles plus extras. So you'll have plenty to read while you're on your break. And while you're here and while you're at the website, leave me a comment. What was your favourite article this year? And did you want me to write something specific for you for next year? Because I'm getting ready to get my bit of a timetable happening of what's going out on the website next year. So I'd love to hear your feedback, what you're struggling with, what you want me to address. And earlier I talked about some free training. Now is a great time to get started writing an autobiography, and I have some free training for you to do while you're on your break, and that is the Structure Success training. It's a video training. Basically, I help you come up with the key memories that you want to write about, and we put them into a rough chapter outline. Really good place to start. So sign up for that. I'll leave a link here, and it's also over at the website, foreveryoungautobiographies.com. And don't forget, I have an awesome Christmas deal for you. It's 25% off the Your Family Stories system and a free coaching call with me. So the Your Family Stories system, it's about interviewing a loved one to write their life story. And I've done this with my grandmother, and we're getting it published right now, and it's so exciting. And we've got all these memories to share with her kids, with other grandkids, and like my kids, the great grandkids. Really, really special. So I'd love for everybody to write life stories with their loved ones. So great gift. Check out Your Family Stories. I'll leave the links here, and it's also over at my website, foreveryoungautobiographies.com/deal. If you go /deal at the end, it'll take you right there. Make a great gift for Christmas. Now, as I said, I'll be taking a few weeks off, but I'll be back again in 2020. So please subscribe, follow, and like the show. And until then, happy writing and happy holidays.